I am Ibrahim Alige here in Osun State. His death was an open secret, but for 2 weeks, Ife traditional chiefs denied the passing of the Ooni of Ife, Oba Okunade Sijuwade, and thereby causing a lot of confusions.
Irinwo ẹkùn lọ àjànàkú sùn bí òkè. I have just been formally briefed by the traditional chiefs of Ile-Ife of the translation of a foremost Yoruba personage, the Arole Udua, Onirisha, His Imperial Majesty, Oba Okunade Sijuwade, Olubuse II, the Ooni of Ife. It was the end of a glorious era. The translation of the Ooni is a great loss to the people of Ile-Ife.
The news of the demise of the Ooni of Ife, Oba Okunade Sijuwade, at a London hospital broke in the evening of Wednesday, July 29. The following day, journalists and sympathizers besieged Ile-Ife, the palace of Ooni, to either confirm the story or sympathize with the royal family. But Ife traditional chiefs, after a short meeting, addressed a press conference where they declared that Oba Okunade Sijuwade was still alive. They also paid a visit to Governor Rauf Aregbesola and again affirmed before newsmen that the first-class monarch was alive. If the news is true, we, the 16 chiefs, are the only constituted authority to announce the death of Ooni. We have confirmed that he is not dead. When he was going abroad, there was nothing to indicate that he would not come back. He is coming back home. We have heard from the horse's mouth, and that's how it is. While the Ife Royal Court continued the denial, media reports and unfolding events continued to point to the contrary. The closure of the palace main gate, removal of Oba Sijuwade's personal belongings from the palace, and offering of some sacrifices went further to confirm that he had indeed joined his ancestors. While the traditional chiefs did this in accordance with the traditional procedure of announcing the demise of a king, the breaking of the news in the media pitched modernization against tradition. TVC News gathered at that time that the Ooni had truly passed on, but the palace was only following set traditional procedures before formally confirming the story. The oral rites of passage for Ooni Sijuwade soon became another subject of confusion. While the custodian of oral deity announced that the oral rites will be performed, which tacitly confirmed the death of the Ooni, the palace chiefs forced him to recount.
And I heard over the radio, and I went there to debunk that I am the Obawara, the only one that is responsible for Oro Festival, home and abroad. And I have not sent anybody, I have not delegated any power to anybody to act on my behalf.
Media reports continued to pile pressure on the palace to formally confirm Ooni's demise, thus bringing modernization into direct conflict with tradition. The Ife chiefs only considered that Oba Sijuwade had joined his ancestors 2 weeks after his death and after performing all necessary rituals in accordance with the Ife tradition. Now that the formal announcements has been made and the burial rites for the late Ooni have been concluded, the next big deal is the selection by Ile-Ife kingmakers of the 51st Ooni of Ife. Ibrahim Alige, TVC News, Osun State.